Hey everybody, Dennis here. Today is Saturday, February the 27th, and what we're going to talk about today is this Dirty Hand Tools log splitter. I did a quick introduction to it in one of my last videos, just showed it. I think it was on my shop update or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I got this at Lowe's a few weeks ago. Is a, what is up there, 22 ton. Dirty Hand Tools is the brand. I bought it at Lowe's. Like I said, it's got the Kohler 3000 series 6.5 196 cc. This was a display model outside, and here's the sticker. Ouch. Anyway, it had some rust on it. I wasn't too worried about it, to be honest with you, but I figured I could use a little bit of leverage to try and get a little bit of a discount, so that's what I did. I went inside and said, hey, I want to buy this, and but it's rusted, and can y'all do anything about it? And I would have paid full sticker if it was brand new, no rust. I didn't care, but it's got a little rust on it, so I decided to try and bargain with them. Well, anyway, they gave me 10% off the sticker, and used my Lowe's card, got another 5%. So I walked out the door with this thing for less than that sticker. So it was just over $1,000, I think is what it was. So I went ahead and bought a hitch lock, receiver lock, whatever you want to call it. Try and keep that thing from walking off. I moved it from right over in that area up this hill to right here, because this is where we had split before. And that was tough, so it's not just going to walk off by itself. It's going to take more than one person or an ATV or something like that. So I'm not really too worried about it getting stolen, especially since I put that on there. But anyway, this video is going to be a review. Also, it's going to be the initial startup. It came with hydraulic oil. I've already checked that, but it did not come with engine oil. Also, I have a tube of grease somewhere that I dropped, and I'm gonna grease the slides here and put oil in it and split a couple logs. Got a couple stacked right over there. Oh, I just thought about also, just to tell y'all something I got going on with the tractor. I fixed my driveway last weekend. I borrowed a grader from a friend of the family, and I guess while I was doing stuff with that, I must have run over something. It's actually the damage is right here, and it leaks down. So I got to replace that tire. That tire is in rough shape already. I've had it leak down once before, but it's held air since then until this past weekend. But I got a jack stand underneath it to help minimize the damage to that tire, because that's probably a $400 tire. But back to this. This is what this video is about. Like I said before, it says it's designed and engineered in Colorado. It says assembled with foreign and domestic components. I'm hoping, and I imagine this thing is actually assembled in the U.S. from what I have read, which I am a big fan of, keeping our jobs here in the U.S. So, according to the manual, this engine takes 20 ounces of oil, and it recommends 10W30. So I went and got just some 10W30 Pennzoil. There was something else it said. Anyway, can't remember. But another feature I like about this is it comes with a little toolkit. You keep your instruction manual in here and some other tools. That's actually where I got the instruction manual and all that good stuff. But anyway, another thing that I've noticed about this particular engine is it has two oil fill plugs. I thought that was kind of different. You don't really see that. There's one on each side, and I'm guessing that's because this engine's used for different applications, and one may be accessible and one may not. Either way, I can still check that back one. I just can't fill it, so I'm gonna fill it from this front one and go from there. But actually, it says it right here, 1030. So it says change it after 5 hours, I guess, to give a, y'all can't even see that. It says change it after 5 hours. I guess that's a break-in, and every 100 after that. Anyway, so I'm gonna pop the air cap off, or air breather I should say, just to check it out and see, you know, make sure there's no problems. But I'll set y'all up and bring y'all back in just a minute. Alright, so we all know there is, well, should all know, there's 32 ounces of oil in a quart. So this one has the ounces on the side, so I should be able to generally tell what I've put in there, which hopefully will make this a little easier. So it should leave me with roughly 12. Right on the money. So now I gotta remember where my gas can is. So I can put some gas in this thing. Actually has a screen inside of it that says, "Caution, this engine contains no oil." So I think we're gonna go ahead and fill up this tank. Way I know it's got gas in it for when I need it. And this is a metal tank. Don't see too many metal tanks these days. Everything's plastic. Alright. Take this little plastic wrapper off of the full start. Pick y'all up, move y'all over here. See the on-off switch is over here. Turn it on. I already checked the breather, by the way. I didn't show y'all that. And fuel is on. Give it a couple pulls and see if I need to use the choke or not. There's only one or two things that kind of bother me there. One being the return is sticking and off. It should, when it reaches that point, it should pop back down, but that's just probably a little bit of rust, probably something some WD-40 can take care of. And I think there's a little bit of air in the hydraulics because y'all saw it jumping a lot, but also that could have to do with there being no grease on here. So what I'm fixing to do is lay this back down, and I'm gonna grease like I was saying. I'll show y'all that. This is one thing that's a little different from another one I've used before. Is there was actually a lock to keep this in the upright position. I'm not too terribly worried about that though. So anyway, I'm fixing to lay it down, and actually this one's, it's heavy, but it's not too bad. And then of course it locked in place there, and I'm gonna grab that grease. And didn't have a can, all I had was a tube for a grease gun, but I don't have a grease gun, so I'm just gonna use it. Of course, this is something you'd like to wear gloves for. Piece of junk that broke. Good thing I have a spare. Pop the cap off, and I'm gonna see if I can set y'all up a little better so y'all can actually see me greasing this. So hold on a minute. So pop the cap off, and set it over here out the way. Get a big old glob of grease. Just grease the inside there where that slide's gonna run. This is some sticky grease too. I'm trying to remember where I got it from. I think somebody gave it to me and told me to use it on my tractor, but like I said, I don't have a grease gun. So yeah, I know. Mechanic without a grease gun. What is the world coming to? Unfortunately, this grease will attract dirt, but hoping that it'll be alright. So, anyway, put the cap back on, put that tube over there, and get rid of these gloves. Alright, so I did notice when I was sitting here putting this grease on that I got a little bit of, zoom back out, a little bit of air in my hydraulics down there. It's actually a little foamy, which, you know, kind of to be expected, especially if they didn't run it at the store, so, or when it was assembled. So I'm going to, alright, so I'm going to show y'all splitting a log in a horizontal position, which I may do some, but mostly I'll probably do it in the vertical, just because it'll be easier on your back. But anyway, I'll get this thing started and carry a log or two over here. reason why I'll probably be doing it in the vertical position is because the tray fills up with debris. So you're gonna have to clean it out a lot, and it'll just have to be something you have to do. So I'm gonna set y'all up and I'll show y'all the vertical. Gotta pull the pin, stand it up. And let me make sure I can see. So I just shut the fuel off on it. I think maybe it got a little flooded that first time. That's why it took a minute to restart, but I got a piece stuck in right there, so I'm gonna put the camera down and dig that out. And then what I'll do is I don't have much wood to split, but as y'all can see, I burned through that whole rack there, and more than half of that one since I think I put it on Facebook or Instagram, but anyway, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll set y'all up and I'll split the rest of the stuff I got here, which is just this little bit right here, probably 6-7 pieces, maybe a little more. And this is what I was talking about using as like a chair. So anyway, I'll bring y'all back here in just a minute. Man, you gotta love technology. I just spent a minute and a half talking to myself. Anyway, I'm about to get ready to split all this wood over here. I got like 7 or 8 pieces, and anyway, I'll fast forward that and y'all can watch it. But I just want to tell y'all thanks for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe, and y'all follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I actually post mechanics memes, pictures, and stuff like that, along with some personal pictures on the Instagram and Facebook. And I also post links to the videos I upload on Facebook, and I also share some other mechanic type stuff on Facebook. So y'all subscribe, like, whatever. Just search for Itaman71044, and thanks for watching again, y'all, and y'all have a great day.
The sweet sun pouring down in the strawberry sky, tall grass dancing down by the St. John's riverside, and I can see Maggie running through the fields full of wild, a free spirit living a beloved life. I've been daydreaming about the South, appreciating those days
So again, I don't know how long I was talking to myself. For some reason this camera keeps shutting off while it's recording. I don't know why, but anyway, this is what I got done. And this is what I had, like I said, what I had left. This was, I believe, some sweet gum, and then some kind of rotted red oak. I'm gonna try to burn the rest of this stuff up this year. And then my brother-in-law, I gave him some wood that I already had split, and he gave me some whole logs that he had. Now, in a few months, probably next month, maybe, yeah, because it's almost March, I still have to finish cutting up all that, and I'm gonna split all of it so it'll be ready and dry and seasoned for next fall, or this coming winter, because this winter's pretty much over. It was 31 degrees this morning, and it's now 70, so yeah, quite a bit of a change. I think spring is well on its way. But anyway, that's it for me, y'all. I'll let y'all get back to doing what y'all are doing. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and y'all have a great day.